I'm Henrik Berglund from ProAgiles. Today I want to talk to you about how to measure and improve performance of organizations. And especially why KPIs is not the way to solve any of those two problems. I work a lot with agile transformations, and somewhere along the way somebody, usually the CTO, asks the question, how can we know if we're getting better now? I think this is a very valid question. And I think the idea in general that we should measure instead of guessing is quite good also. But let's take a look at what happens now when you start this discussion. Somebody usually suggests that let's have some KPIs. Maybe we can measure quality, we can measure productivity, maybe we can measure customer satisfaction. So then the CTO can look at all these numbers and they can make some decisions. So the organization would feed the CTO with some numbers, like this, the KPIs, and then the CTO would make some decisions and send them down the hierarchy so the people that do the work can know what to do. So this is the basic idea with KPIs. In general it looks okay, not bad. Let's make decisions based on data. But what is the problem then really with this KPI system? Well, one of the problems is that as information gets passed up the tree, it gets more and more shallow. Because if you think about what do all of these people know about the work, let's say you have a few hundred people down here or a few thousand. Is it really possible for one person to understand everything that is ongoing down here? Well, that is clearly impossible, right? So if you try to condense the knowledge of all these people into like 5 numbers or 10 numbers, this would be a very shallow understanding of how the company actually works. So if somebody would make a decision based on that, that would be really probably a bad decision, right? And another problem is that KPIs, they tend to get connected to performance and to being good or bad. So, and people want to create good reports, they want to look good. So information gets distorted even on the way up, on purpose actually, to look good. So you get a very shallow amount of information which has been distorted by purpose. So if you make decisions based on that, it can be really, really bad for the organization. So what should we do instead then, if this system has these problems with KPIs? Well, I think we can look at the reasons behind agile transformations in general, and then we can use kind of the same solution to solve this problem. So why do people really start looking at agile ways of working on the organizational level? Well, usually it is to handle some kind of challenges like extreme competition, uncertainty in the marketplace, lots of unknowns, changing conditions and so on. And what if you have this situation, and let's say somebody has an idea here, let's do this and then we can have some success on the marketplace. Or maybe there is a problem. Let's deal with this problem now and then we can have a better position. In a traditional organization, people cannot make decisions right away because they don't have the mandate. So then you pass it up the tree to the person with authority and then they decide and then finally the decision gets down to where work is actually performed. And this, there might be a time delay in this, which might be too late then. The decision gets made, but the opportunity has already been lost. Or this problem has caused a lot of cost for us, for example. And another problem with this system is that, it tends to affect how people enjoy work. Because people in general, they don't like being told what to do all day long. They want to have some influence over their own work. If they see a problem, they want to be able to fix the problem. So these are two related problems to the KPI problem. So how are we addressing these problems in agile transformations? Well, we are addressing them by decentralizing. This is the main principle in agile transformations. We try to move decisions to where the information is. Okay, let's create a small network of teams or individuals or departments, and they can all be autonomous and make their own decisions because they have the best possible information about what needs to be done. So, what if we were to apply this principle also to the KPI problem? How can we measure and improve the performance of organizations? Well, we cannot summarize information in just 5 numbers because that's too shallow. It doesn't mean anything, just 5 numbers. But instead we should give these people, we should delegate to these people to do this for us. You should tell them you're responsible now for productivity, quality, user happiness, and so on. But as a CTO, you probably are still responsible for this. So it's not like you cannot know what is going on, but you just need the help of all these brains down here. Like one brain cannot do what 1,000 brains can do. So let's involve all these brains to solve the KPI problem. So tell your people, like, you are responsible for example, you will have to tell them quality, productivity, and whatever. And then also you should tell them that you're responsible for knowing the current condition in all these areas, like quality. You're responsible for figuring out what is the current quality level. And to do this, they should not use just one number. They should really understand how is our quality, what is causing bad quality, what is causing good quality. This we call qualitative knowledge compared to just quantitative knowledge. And one way of knowing actually how does it really work is to make some sort of diagram. We analyze the situation, and this is how, these are the main causes for bad quality in our organization, for example, like a diagram. And there are other types of diagrams, like an analysis like this. People should analyze their current situation when it comes to quality, productivity, and so on. They should be able to say, what is our next step to improve in this area? We should know the current condition, and they should know the next step. And they should be able to show that they are doing experiments and learning. And this is what they actually should report. They should, if the CTO goes to visit the team, you should be able to take a look at all of this, like, what is this team's analysis of the current situation? What are they intending to do next? And have they done an experiment that they have learned from to keep improving over time the performance of their team and their organization? Okay, so that's how you solve the KPI problem. You need to delegate it to teams. In practice, there are some problems with this, and it has to do with, this is a very old system. It's from the 1820 or something, from the born of industrialization. When we started working together in big organizations, it was to maximize productivity. And back in those days, they very clearly separated between the people that did the thinking and did the working. And this is what you can see in the KPI system. Some people do the work, and some people do the thinking. And we have a lot of this culture still in our organizations, even if more than 100 years has passed. So it will take a little bit of a cultural journey before you can start moving the mandate and the responsibility for fixing the organization to the people that actually do the work. And this you need to do stepwise. You cannot tell people overnight that you are responsible for quality, productivity, analyzing, and so on, because this might not be their work today. They probably work with product development or delivering services or whatever. They don't work with improving the organizations. Maybe separate people have been doing this. But that's not how we do it in agile organizations. Then the people that do the work are also responsible for the improvement work. And the role of managers will be to help them to fix the problems that they discover, and also to teach them how to do this, because they have not been doing it before, and also to inspire them so that they want to do it. So that they want to do it, and so that they know how to do it. If you want to learn more about how to do this, give us a ping at ProAgiles, and we will be happy to help you out.
Do you have any KPIs today that would be better off being handled by the team? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and please subscribe and come back tomorrow for more videos from the Agile Advent Calendar.